this may only work for a year. It may work for 2 years. It may work for 5 years. It may work forever. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like,
how many shows do you do last year?
last year was 110.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and that was actually from March through December, because January, February, I didn't play at all.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was a good year.
Wow, the handicap of 2 months, and you still did 110. What are you looking at this year? You got to be looking at almost twice that, huh?
Not quite twice, but last count, and I guess we're only in April, so it was 125, I think, last time I counted.
Wow.
It was like 122 on my spreadsheet, and I just booked 3 like yesterday or the day before.
Right.
So,
and of course, you're still booking. I'm sure you're going to continue and grow that
Oh, yeah,
number.
I'm not slowing down.
That's crazy, because you just quit your... the corporate more job, right?
Yeah.
You were totally self-employed, yeah?
Yeah, I had a desk job, day job I was there for 6 years. I'd been in the industry for 10 years.
Wow.
Worked for like a year and a half in the industry here, moved to Nashville for 3 years, worked in the industry there, came back here, have been at this company for 6 years, and just finally quit, and now I'm just a musician for as long as I can.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's doing all right, but now how is that, what's that feel like? Because I think I've seen now 2 of the people I know do that. I think Dave Gates did that recently.
Oh, okay.
Where he quit, and he's just doing like 250 plus shows a year, and it's
wow.
So what's that like for you?
I mean, we're literally on day 2. So,
oh, okay.
But to be able to come here in the middle of the day and have that flexibility is really cool, because that's something that I would have had to, put a lot more thought into scheduling, take some time off work, or,
Right, because you were working it was like Monday through Friday, wasn't it?
Monday through Friday, like 8 to 4:30-ish.
Oh my God, you still did 110 last year.
Yeah. And then in February, I went back to like 26 hours a week, so I had like a reduced schedule.
Yeah.
Gave myself Wednesdays off so I could have like an actual day off, because,
you're right.
Working Monday through Friday and then playing Thursday through Sunday, there were no days off. I mean, I might get a morning off, or I might get a night off every now and then, but I never had any full days off. So my house, there's a lot to catch up on,
yeah,
like
right.
cleaning and stuff like that. But it'd be nice to go to the grocery store again. I've been like ordering prepped meals for
cool.
6 months. You got to like make compromises. I'm like, do I have time to cook? Technically, I could make time to cook, but what am I going to compromise for that? Like booking emails, booking calls, stuff like that. So, it just kind of... Now I don't have to necessarily make those compromises.
Wow.
So I'm excited.
That's awesome. I'm hoping to get there one day.
Yeah, it's I think it's worth going for, because I have no illusion that like this is going to lead me to the Grammy stage or anything. Like this may only work for a year. It may work for 2 years. It may work for 5 years. It may work forever. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like 5 years ago, I had no idea that I would ever like play this many shows, have an album out that people have listened to, with like so many like awesome co-writers who a bunch of them sang on it as well. So like 5 years from now, who knows?
You're right.
But I'm certainly aware that it may only last a year, and I may have to go back to a full-time job, which whatever happens, I don't think I'll ever regret doing it, but I would certainly regret not doing it.
That's fair.
And that has kind of been that's like the reason I moved to Nashville. That was my mentality. I was like, I'll never regret doing it, but if I don't do it, I'll always wonder what would happen if I did.
Right.
So.
Big shout to other musicians watching this.
Just
do it.
Honestly, like think about like what's the worst that could happen, and like, I mean, within reason, I guess. I mean, the worst that could happen is you get hit by a bus, but
that could happen here.
Exactly. Like, what's the worst likely scenario?
Yep.
And how would you recover? And like, you'll figure out that you would just do it right.